Hey everybody, Christina Fitzpatrick here. Thank you for joining me on my website. This time of year, I get so many questions from college students about how to get a job in the broadcasting industry when it comes time for graduation. So I decided to come up with 7 tips in 2017 that I believe from my experience will help you land a job and have a successful career in the business. Starting with reason number 1 or tip number 1. Do it for the right reasons. Find an aspect of this job that you have a passion for that will help you have longevity in your career. It's not all about TV is cool and sports are cool and that's why I want to do it. Find something that is going to get you through those long days and long hours and no holidays and no days off when it comes to a sports season. Because if you truly love it and love what you do, you will not work a day in this business. There's so many parts of it that are fantastic and so much fun when you get to work in this business, but there's not always glamour and glitz when it comes to TV and sports. You really need to make sure you have a passion for what you're doing. Number 2, learn as many skills as you possibly can. Have a respect for all aspects of storytelling. Know those positions. That way, when employers look, you have more skills to put out there and say, hey, I know all aspects of this business and this job. And at the end of the day, when you get a job, you'll respect that much more the people around you that are helping you get a successful story or broadcast on air. Brand yourself. There are so many possibilities out there right now when it comes to putting yourself out there and being part of the conversation. Build a brand online through social media. Have a website, have your demo reel, have a logo, if you will, and make sure you're consistent across all platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever it is that you may be using, use them all, be consistent, and make sure you're joining the conversation and you're putting yourself out there, that you have a presence online, because that is where everything is headed, and there's so much opportunity if you do put yourself out there and join the conversation. Find longevity in this business. When you're looking at jobs, make sure you're choosing those that give you a foundation, give you credibility, and will help gain more skills so that you can go to the next level and you can create a long career. There's so many things out there right now and so many jobs that a lot of students just want to jump into to be a part of the business right off the bat, but it's really important that you choose one that's going to be a good platform and really give you that credibility, which is what everybody needs in this business to start off. Lean on and listen to those around you. Form a team, whether it's your parents, your significant other, your brothers and sisters, or maybe a coworker or a teacher at school. Make sure you form a team of people that helps you make those good decisions and helps you kind of go through things as you gain the information and, choose the right path right off the start. Maybe you've got 2 jobs that you're up for. Have that team around you to help make those important decisions. And when it comes down to how you're putting yourself out there, you want a set of eyes from your team that's going to help you build your brand. It's so important. I couldn't have gotten through my career without my team around me. Know your role as well. When you're in a clubhouse or a locker room or on a field, know your professional role and what you were there to do and what your job is to do there. Many times when you're covering sports, you're around the same people so much. You're around teams, you're around players, you're around coaches. At the end of the day, you're not a part of the team. You don't wear the jersey. You don't, take the field with everybody. You are there to do a job, collect the information you need, and you get out and go write your story or go produce your story. It is not about being a member of the team or being friends with anyone. Your role is to go in there, do your job, and go put your job on air, and that's about it. It's tough sometimes when the team's winning and you want to celebrate, but it's not about that. You're a professional, and you need to act accordingly and remember your role. That being said, being professional is my final tip and is the most important when it comes to social media. Make sure you're putting things out there that are respectful and credible and something that's going to live with you for the rest of your life. If you have a question about a post and you're not sure if you want to put it out there or not, my advice would be right off the bat, don't put it out there. But really just be a professional in every manner, whether it's a sideline, a clubhouse, a locker room. Be aware of your surroundings, how you're conducting yourself, from the way you dress on those hot summer days, even though, other people may be dressing like it's summertime. If you're on air and your role is to be dressed professionally, then you make sure you do that. be cognizant of how you're presenting yourself and gain that respect, not just from your coworkers and your peers and associates that you're working with, but also from the teams that you're covering and the coaches you're covering, and let everybody know that you're there for the right reasons and you're there to do a job. So those are my 7 tips to hopefully having a successful career in broadcasting. They've helped me out tremendously, and it is such a fun industry to be a part of that I wish the best of luck to all of you who are trying to pursue right now a career in it.